Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to Utility Sports. And we have a huge trade in the NFL of a player who was a former top 40 overall draft pick back a few NFL drafts ago. And as we jump into this, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for future NFL content like what you see in this one. And also smash that like button if you're a Panthers fan or Jaguars fan and you're excited for this move. And it's one that I think a lot of people could have seen coming. Laviska Shenault was a player who last year really struggled with drops in Trevor Lawrence's first season in Duval County with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And despite having a somewhat enticing and exciting rookie season, Shenault really failed to build off of that in his sophomore season. Trust me, I would know. I had him in my Dynasty Fantasy Football League. And now he's actually changing teams. He gets traded to the Carolina Panthers. We still at this point are awaiting what his compensation is. If it does not come out while I'm recording this video, I will put it in the description. So make sure to go check it out and also in the comment section and leave your thoughts in the comment section as well for what you think on this trade. So Laviska Shenault, again, getting traded from the Jacksonville Jaguars to the Carolina Panthers, and Baker Mayfield, the presumed starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers, will have a new playmaking weapon to work with, as Ian Rappaport was reporting here. Laviska Shenault, really good after the catch. I think that's the biggest thing about his game. He's shifty. He can make a lot of people miss. I remember when he was coming out of college, the entire story around him was get him the football and he can make a lot of things happen. We've seen that to a certain extent in the NFL. The real issue, though, last year, like I talked about, was those drops. He just did not look balls into his hands. And oftentimes on key down specifically, really kind of short sold himself in terms of the talent that he has. I think this is a really good buy move for Carolina. They've been really aggressive while Matt Rule's been the head coach there. This is not the first time that they've worked out a trade with Jacksonville as well. Think about CJ Henderson, who was taken in the same draft as Laviska Shenault. Well, now both of them are in Carolina. Carolina and Jacksonville have had a lot of ongoing discussions, and we see another move here where Shenault ends up in Carolina, and he's going to be able to make an impact there. You know, they are at this point, Robbie Anderson, we're a little shaky on what he's going to be for Carolina. Obviously, DJ Moore. They're at a point now where they needed another weapon there, and they got one in Laviska Shenault. Now we'll have to see, does he go back to rookie year form, or is he going to continue on from where he was last year, where he was a drop machine and just wasn't as impactful as you could think. Some people thought maybe Shenault could get released. I did not think that was really a likely possibility, just in terms of the fact that I thought a bunch of teams around the league would have somewhat interest in him, even if that was a 7th or 6th round pick. It just wouldn't make sense for Jacksonville to release him at that point if you could get even a low end pick for him. And we see here now the Panthers are the team that does ultimately make a move for him, gives him a chance to rewrite his career. Again, at this point, we do not know the compensation of the deal, but I will be updating the video, the comment section with it. Go ahead, give your thoughts in the comment section. For me right now, I'm not a fan of the Jaguars giving up on him. I do like some of the receivers that they have in the room, though. I think Christian Kirk's going to have a nice season. I think Marvin Jones is a pretty good wide receiver, too. And overall, this team does have some talent in Jacksonville. I think Travis Etienne's also going to take a ton of the passing game, which is why Shenault became a little bit more expendable. But at the same time, he's a former top 40 overall pick going into his 3rd year in the league. I just think maybe it's a little premature to give up on him. Even just following one bad year. Now, I know it's a regime change specifically with the head coach. Maybe there's not as much room for him as what we had previously estimated. And I think Carolina is going to give him that chance. I do prefer this deal for Carolina over Jacksonville's perspective. That is without knowing the draft pick. Say they get a 3rd rounder, I'd be pretty happy about it. But at this point, my guess is it's going to be a lower end pick, maybe something that is a little bit of a protection in case he doesn't play there. You know, maybe there's going to be a stipulation on how many games he has to play, how many yards he has to have, something like that in terms of protecting Carolina here. We've seen them be aggressive, though, with Sam Darnold as well in the past, and giving up 2nd, 3rd round picks willy-nilly. So maybe they're going to do that here. But my guess is it's going to be 4th round or later. And in that case, I like this trade for Carolina a little bit more. If that's the case, I'd probably give Carolina a B. Probably if it's a 6th or 7th, though, I'd probably give Carolina an A- just because I think Shenault still has a little bit more in the tank that he can maybe showcase on a new team this year. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks, guys, so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the very next Utility Sports video.